What's awful is the fact you pulled your parachute 15 feet in the air and you floated down like Mary Poppins on an umbrella. What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. In today's video, we're gonna be spectating a viewer submitted solo gameplay. My dude Harding Meacham, who's here in chat while we stream this live on Twitch, is going to be here, so we'll be able to decide what he's doing right and what he's doing wrong, and then kind of debate it with him in the comments. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel right now, join the wolf pack today, and also leave a like on the video. The goal for this video is 2,000 likes. Help us get there. We keep getting 1,200, 1,300. This is a big jump, so help us achieve that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, so here we are spectating Hardy, of course, playing solos, instantly getting an M16. That's pretty self-explanatory right there. This poor right there. So guys, when you're landing in, just from the example of the Mara we killed, Savage, stop pausing the video. Shh. Just from the example of the Mara we killed, right? There's no reason she should have landed on us. She should have been looking around, he or she, whatever, should have been looking around to see who's on the rooftop. The last thing you want to do is land down on somebody who's literally bursting enemies with M16s when you have a pistol. That's not a smart play. He should have landed far away from us. He should have been paying attention to what's going on, but unfortunately he didn't, and here we are. Now we do have an enemy below us on the ground level over here, so at this point Harding Meacham can decide, do I want to jump off the rooftop and jump to the left and kill this guy on minimap, or do I want to try to clear the rooftop? Let's see what he ends up doing. I'd probably jump off and go kill that ass. Let's see. We got another enemy at the top. More enemies floating in. Pay attention to that guy. He looked like he may be making his way over here, actually. Maybe not. Looks like an asteroid in there. Now, there's a lot of people Superstore. If you guys want to play super aggro, jumping off is definitely the play. But if you guys want to play a little bit safer, I'd definitely clear that entire rooftop and kind of just hit it levels and levels. Weird. Somebody sitting there watching the doorway. Guys, stop hiding in a room watching a doorway. Why? Because if you go against a better player, they're not just going to slowly walk through that. They're going to do exactly what we did. They're going to jump through the door, slide cancel the door, and they're going to snap on your ass before you even realize what happened. On his screen, he probably didn't even see us before he started getting shot at. We came through that door so fast. Turn the volume up a little bit. This is dangerous shit. What I'd be doing right now is I wouldn't even try to scan. I would literally like take a quick peek, but I'd get on this roof as fast as humanly possible. That's a scary position to be in, climbing that ladder, bro. Now you also can decide, do you want to just go ahead and thug it out and try to get as many kills as possible, or do you want to go ahead and get the scavengers? And with saying that, what I'm leading up to is, before we came to the rooftop to get the scavenger, we want to just try our luck and fight everyone in Superstore, and then even if we died, we get to come back from the gulag and then get our scavs after that. That's a possibility, and that's something I recommend if you're out here kill chasing, right? If you're trying to hunt down kills and break PRs, the last thing you want to do is go here first. You want to clear out Superstore and get these kills before they kill each other off. And again, if you do die, you just come back from the gulag assuming you win, and then you can get the scavengers after that and then get your loadout. So you'll get your loadout a little bit slower, but you could benefit from getting a lot of kills, especially since you have the FFAR as well. Just an option to throw in there. You guys are trying to get kill hungry and kill hunt and break PRs. Just little things like that, how to manage your time and what to go to first. It's just a huge benefit and a huge tip you guys could actually benefit from. Unfortunately, there's no buy station at Superstore. I'm not sure where the nearest buy station's at. Probably going to be police station if I had to guess.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
All right, if I was a betting man, and I am, there's probably going to be a team here. I'd be highly surprised. Oh, the doors are closed. There might not be anybody here, actually. Seems like all the doors are closed. There's actually no one here. What the what? I don't think I've ever been to airfield in my entire life, the hangars area, and not had this place looted, especially with 91 people left. Solos, duos, trios, quads, doesn't matter. This is really weird.
By an enemy team. Stay sharp.
And like right now we're slow walking, but I really wouldn't be slow walking right now. I feel a little bit more confident to kind of just normally move around because all the crates that haven't been opened in the buildings. It's very rare for players to actually not open crates so that they can bait them. It's not impossible, it happens, but it's very rare for it to actually happen. Also, I heard some shots coming from a right-hand side or now a left-hand side, so I'd be very careful while sitting out here in the open.
Drop headed your way.
All right, get the load out, go to the scavenger, get whatever we have left. We actually have level 3 bounty. Get back to the rooftop before we get the scavenger. But after we get this kill, we need to, there she is. But after we get this kill, we need to get that scavenger and then get our UAV in there. All right, we have a perfect line of sight on the enemy. He's around the backside of the warehouse. All we got to do is get there before we can actually push us efficiently and shoot him in the head. This should be a very, very easy kill. There she is. Boom, and then finish her off with the bullfrog. Love it, love it. That's why CoD is such a beast, bro. Even if you only break the armor, you just switch your weapon and finish it off with 1 or 2 bullets. Now, as far as the enemy's concerned and talking about positionings and how to push, he knew we were in the building. The ping told him we were in there. That enemy knew we were there. Now, because he came up from the backside, he had to run out in the open towards our building, put himself vulnerable. And if you know they're in the building, you can almost guarantee they're going to be on the roof. So you're doing a really bad play by just straight up pushing them. What the enemy should have done to push us was come through the warehouse, because the entrance of the warehouse, see if I can back up a little bit. The entrance of the warehouse is a lot less distance to cover than running in the open. So this is where he was trying to go, which is completely vulnerable. But if you look right here, if he would have gone in through the warehouse, he would have been vulnerable for about 6 seconds, not even 2 seconds. He could run inside and could have been a little bit better fight for the enemy. So just make sure when you're pushing enemies, you always use the best cover to your ability. Don't just go out in the open because it's easier or it takes less time. It's not a good play. But yeah, let's finish the scav. Let's get the UAV up. Now there are a couple boxes in here. I get that, open them up while they're here, but I would go ahead and get the scav, get to the buy station, start moving on, start moving out of this area. Also get some bounties up in the air too. Let's get some bounties and figure out what's going on.
There.
And Bullfrog got the Bullfrog. Harding's got the enemy marked right now. Seems like he's in a fight. We hear gunshots over this area.
Cancel that. Ignore that.
Now, when you sit on rooftops like that, it always gives me a little anxiety when you're sitting up there too vulnerable for that long of a time.
Fighting blind. Send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
All right, now the UAV and bounty hunting is on.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Vehicle pulling up behind us, probably gonna try to get on this fight as well. Make sure you don't put yourself between the 2 enemies. Nice knock, bro. And he was able to shoot you after you knocked him, which is weird. So weird. Absolutely weird, Activision. He got shot after the homie got knocked. That don't make no damn sense, game.
We're fighting blind. Send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Not really sure what the enemy's doing right now. So if you're in the enemy's position, if you pull up to a fight, just fight it out. If you're not going to fight, leave. Don't ever come by. I don't understand why people end up pulling up in vehicles. It's a 1v1. You're playing solos, right? It's a 1v1. You end up getting shot one time or shot at, or you see an enemy and you didn't get back in your car and run away. It don't make no damn sense. Figure out what you want to do and go with that play. Once you make a decision, commit to it, unless you're in a real bad spot. He wasn't in a bad spot. It's a fair 1v1, dude. Played up. You're good to go. I don't understand why he's leaving. Really I don't understand that at all. Okay, he's going back to the train. He's changing his position, which is a good idea in some positions, but this is not the one. That's unfortunate timing. As far as the enemy, him relocating position, just ignorant. I don't understand why he's there in the first place. Now it sucks we're getting shot from behind. That really put us in a bad spot. Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at the guy on the mini map, dude. He literally gets in his car, gets out, gets in his car, gets out. Oh, here he is coming back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on, baby. Come back so we can shoot you one time and you can drive away. I love it.
We're fighting blind.
This fucking
Send
dickhead,
recon.
bro. Oh, there he is back in his car.
Moving
Oh,
on.
here we go. Why do people play like this?
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Oh my god.
Yo, this kid is weird. Please kill this shithead. Please down his throat, sir.
Be advised,
Oh god, this
UAV
is gonna be
vehicle
sweet justice.
Gas is
Oh, this is
inbound.
gonna be so
Marking
sweet.
new safe zone.
I'm throwing grenades at us, unfortunately. Right next to us. There's one. All right, where'd this athlete died? Yeah, there is it. Get him, baby. Woo! Bye-bye, naughty goat. You cannot have the word goat in your name if you run away every time a bullet flies around you. I'm sorry. Take it out. Take it out. I think his clan tag said slap too. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where the asshole that was on a train came from. Copyrighted. We're gonna mute that. What's up, boys? How's the chat doing? How y'all doing, man? Yeah, it was a good snipe by the guy in the warehouse for sure. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at him. You see that right there, boys? Do you see what just happened? Let's just hit a little quick rewind. And this is why I love vehicle strats, as long as you don't abuse it. You guys that use Big Bertha until the end circle, you pieces of... basically, whenever you're using a vehicle and you're pushing an enemy, when you jump out of the vehicle, what do the enemies usually do? They stay tunnel visioned on the vehicle, and you see it right here.
Enemy
He's literally, it looks like he's looking at us, but his tracers are at the vehicle. He's shooting at the vehicle right now. No idea where we're at. When you guys see people driving, lock your eyes on the players, not the actual vehicle, or you're going to end up like this guy. He theoretically should be in a spot where he can dive right back to cover, but because he's so tunnel visioned on the wrong object. Yeah, I mean, are we surprised, honestly? Are y'all surprised? I'm not surprised. It's a bronze lobby? No, somehow, some way. And as far as like figuring out, and this is another reason why I'm not a huge fan and not really worried about like the SBMM website getting taken down. I think it's stupid and I wish it was there, but it doesn't really matter what lobbies you're in now. You have diamond players getting in bronze lobbies. You have bronze lobbies getting in diamond players lobbies. This is such a cluster right now. Lobbies don't even really matter. You have a mixture of players all over the place. We have a Big Bertha come up behind us. Now, I would not be sitting here. We're very vulnerable from the hill to our left, from the entire mountain behind us. I get out of this area. Now, I know what he's doing. He's baiting these motherfuckers' bodies. I know what he's doing right now. I get it. Get those free kills for sure. But I would definitely get the fuck out of here, or just relocate to a different area and snipe them as they're coming back in.
gas is closing in.
Going this way.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
There it is. I told you that's what he's doing. Was I right? Diamond one, unfortunately, yeah.
You're awful. I'm off.
That man said, you're awful at the game. No! What's awful is the fact you pulled your parachute 15 feet in the air and you floated down like Mary Poppins on an umbrella. Stop it! Granted, when you come back from the gulag, guys, y'all really got to scan the area. If you just would have at least been in the air and kind of like zoomed in a little bit, looked at the train or looked at the rocks, he could have found out, are we there or not? Just because you landed on a place and someone was camping your body, yes, it's unfortunate, but you're the dumb one for landing there, expecting people not to be there. You literally watched as dozens of people are fighting in this area. What made you think nobody would be back here? What the hell made you think that?
Awful. I have 10 kills. What you got?
And don't get twisted. I've been on his side too. I've been the guy falling back in. I land on my loot. I pick up my shit. I'm instantly dead because someone's kept my body. I understand the frustration, but you made it a lot easier. The fact that you were floating in a parachute, and before your little Timmy Two Shoes even hit the ground, you got blown away. Stop it. Stop. Go cry to your mama. All right, here we are rocking 10 kills, 40 enemies remain, or 40 players on the map, and we are rocking $11,000. Now, there was a Big Bertha by the buy station over in Hangars. I don't know if it's still there. I can't see on the mini map. But again, I try to get out of this area as fast as possible. I think at this point, anybody who died around here has probably lost their gulag, or we've already killed. So it's time to move on and dip, and that's exactly what we're doing. Oh, I was wrong. Here comes another one. Stun grenade play, question mark? Weird. Weird.
High caliber.
Savage, how do we decide to land on our shit or not? Look, if your loot is out in the open, or if it's in the gas, or if it's in an area you know is going to be hot, you got to give it up, right? You got to figure something else out. Go somewhere else, get some more money, get your back safely. If you were involved in some crazy combat where 8 people were shooting at each other in the middle of the open, like we were 5 minutes ago, don't land back on your stuff. You're probably going to still be camped on. And even if we weren't sitting here waiting for you to come back, again, you're out in the open, you're vulnerable from so many different angles. It's just not a smart option. Now, to be honest, I'd probably go back to get my shit, as I always do. But that's my flaw. That's my flaw as a player.
Oh, I'm being reported so bad right now. 100% being reported.
And this right here is exactly why I stopped putting like what lobbies people are playing in, because again, the SBM been so fucking crazy. It's almost like it doesn't work, to be honest. You have diamond players getting in bronze lobbies, bronze players getting in diamond lobbies. It's been really whack lately. Yo, thank you, Everyday Merc. I'm glad you enjoy it, brother. Got Chim and I'm gonna use that mother, bro. I'm stealing that from you, bro. EJ, my man out here.
We're fighting blind.
Hey!
Send recon.
I mean, at this point, I think playing like this has been self-explanatory. If you've been watching my channel for long enough, you know the strat. You know the strat. Unfortunately, they're pretty far spread apart, so we got to figure out who to chase down first. And again, it really just depends on what you want to do. Theoretically, technically, this guy's closer. He may be flying in. We don't know. Technically, he's closer. I probably wouldn't push that way. I'd be more focused on pushing down here because you can get multiple kills, or pushing this way because you, again, can get multiple kills. Now, when talking about the best place to push, I would probably go down here. I would not go hospital because screw that, dude. Good luck going up against a zip line with a guy camping the rooftop. And in this area too, you have a guy in the tower, the watchtower, or the air traffic control tower. Then you have a guy sitting on top of the airport itself. Again, good luck. You could probably get a few kills with these guys coming on the outskirts, but I'd really rather not deal with people camping up top. It's a lot easier to deal with the guys down here camping on top of apartments, and these guys coming out of train station as well. This is exactly where I would rotate to, just based on my map knowledge and the way mother play this game.
Moving.
But we're gonna go over here and push this one too. And again, it's all player objective, just it's based on how you want to play. It's not a bad play either, since we have an SPR.
Be advised, UAV
Going into the hills is not a bad play.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Oh yeah, and all you gotta do is bait the vehicle. Just
Enemy
leave it.
UAV.
If someone jumps out of a Big Bertha to buy, what I would do is literally just put myself in a state where all I can see is that driver's seat, and meaning like don't sit out in the open and just see everything. Make it to where you basically like hide your body from everything, but still have a line of sight on the driver's seat. And the moment that motherfucker gets in there, pull the trigger, blow his head off.
Overhead.
This should be easy pickings right here. Damn. All right, we got a vehicle pulling behind us too. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. All right, homeboy jumped out of the other vehicle. This is easy 1v1. Don't know why he jumped out. That was not the play.
Come on, bitch. I just killed you, bitch. Get in my lobby.
You know, I love when people cry. Bro, you're dumb. Like, why would you jump out of your vehicle? There was a Big Bertha, and then there was us. You jumped out of your vehicle to possibly get splatted and get shot by us, and you're mad? Come on, bro. No. You also jumped out of your vehicle with no cover. Come on, man. Yeah, that was really dangerous for us. That could have really put us in a bad position. If if homeboy we killed would have drove his little buggy up to us and jumped out, and then Guy and Big Bertha would have jumped out of his vehicle, we would have been essentially pinched, and that could have. Look at this guy. What the hell are you doing, bro? There's that. He's like a 360 no scope with throwing his loadout drop. All right.
Gas is closing in.
All right. All right. I mean, he should have heard us fighting. Like, this guy that we just killed should not have been right there. If I was at this buy station, if I was that enemy, I would have been hiding behind the trailers, because I literally would have heard all that gunfight, all those explosions happening literally 10 feet to my right hand side. But he didn't care. He just stood out in the open and said, "Shoot me, daddy, shoot me." We delivered. What crosshair is that? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't vibe with your crosshair. You're an animal for being able to use that. That scope is giving me anxiety. I don't think I could use it.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Yo, thank you, Risky. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. All right, so what Meacham's doing right now, he's deciding just to play this area. It's a pretty hot area. Circle's consistently favoring this area, so why not just keep killing people here? You know, people damn well. Was that your fan? you know people damn well gonna be rotating to this area anyway. They're gonna have to. Now I have no idea where the circle's rotating to or where it's going right now. Unfortunately, we can't pull up the map. Look at this guy. Is he crouch walking or is he prone crawling? Look at this guy. Now again, sitting on the rooftop like we are right now, completely vulnerable, is dangerous. Granted, you want to keep your eyes on the enemy, but I'd be moving around like a cracked out bullfrog, dude. I'd just be going, I don't know what that means. Cracked out bullfrog. Is that even fast? I don't know. Frogs are pretty slow. But anyway, I'd be like, keep my body moving at all costs, because if there's a guy on the rooftop over by the airport area, we're dead. If there's a guy, and if there's, I mean, we're basically 360 degrees of getting up right now. However, I do want this kid to die, because this is not the play. People that play like this, like you guys, if any of you in here are scared and you go prone on a rooftop and hide behind an AC vent, stop what you're doing and change up your gameplay. Start loving the fact that you're gonna die. Get out there, die, and learn from dying. This right here is not a play. You never ever want to be forced to go prone on a rooftop and lay prone behind an AC vent when you're not even being shot at. Look at him watching the doorway. You can see his gun literally watching the door, and he's not moving. Oh, he moved. Oh, oh yeah, please, one more little, come on, baby, be patient with it.
Enemy UAV.
Now I'm saying be patient with it again. Right now, Harding, bro, you're giving me anxiety. This right here, we can get shot real easy. But again, I'm kind of with you on this. I want this asshole to die. Oh, baby, give it to him. You know what? You just got reported by him. He's probably wondering, how the f did he see me? Yeah, kids like that are the ones that accuse everyone of hacking all the time. Wow, weird. You don't do that. Don't ever do that, guys. Having the drop on the enemy is awesome, but don't ever just, oh, I like that. I didn't realize you were using that perk. What's that perk called? High alert, early warning, some shit like that. What's it called? I think it's high alert, right? High alert's amazing. It's a great perk to use. I've never actually used it in Warzone, but it is a fantastic perk. I used to use it in other Call of Duties. Is that Joe Woe? That man comes slack canceling around. I was like, oh god, that man's skating on a rooftop. Trying to figure out what we need right now. I like that. We really don't need anything. He said yeet. I don't think that's gonna reach. Alright, Hardy, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You gotta fuck this kid up. What are you doing? That's not gonna reach. We got a vehicle pulling up behind us too. We could have used those on. Oh, we got two vehicles actually. Harding, get your ass up and get back to war. All right now, you hear the suppressed shots, right? You hear the fact that he's shooting, the guy that's right over here shooting at the vehicle. Use that opportunity to blow this mother cat back, please. Blow back. Oh, there she is. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. Damn it. You hate to see it. All right, now we got to be careful because homeboy just jumped on the vehicle to our east-hand side as well. Got to be very careful. We could get clapped from the back too. We're basically pinched right now. Ooh. So when sniping, guys, if you peek just like he did, let's rewind that. Let's give a little sniper tip. If you guys are peeking and you see the glare, instead of sitting here trying to challenge it in ADS, because remember, ADSing takes time, right? So basically at this point, let's mute that. It sounds like shit. So at this point, we see the glare, right? We see the glare. We're not ADS'd. So we're going to have to take a little extra fraction of a second to ADS on the enemy. But because we're at a disadvantage, I would unpeak this and I would either A, B-hop around the side and peek him from the opposite end, because again, he's going to be focused on this corner instead of going to our right-hand side and surprising for that side. Or if you don't want to B-hop, you can just slow peek that. I definitely would not have sat here and challenged the enemy and try to get the snipe off, because again, the time it takes is exactly what he needed to get that shot off on you. And you got real lucky you didn't get headshotted. So again, when you guys are sniping, make sure you know when to break away and when not to break away, because even though we didn't die, we did lose a little bit of plates, which may affect our performance later on. Poor bad. Rest in pieces. But man, that wasn't the guy either. That wasn't the guy that shot us. I don't believe he was looking at the guy that shot at us. There she is. Oh, nasty. That's one good thing about, oh my god, I love sniping in this game. So hot. Yeah, and left side peek's the worst to peek too. 100% agreed. Yeah, Sean's right on that one. We have a lot of vehicles driving around. Again, surprise, surprise, it's solos. It is what it is. But again, remember that there was a guy that hopped out his vehicle over. If we look at the mini map, this guy was the vehicle that was driving by us that was getting shot at. He ended up parking here. So there's probably an enemy in this trailer or in the hangars. And we just got to be aware of that. He may die, but I definitely keep my eyes around that area, because as we're sniping these other and killing them, we could get clapped from the side again. What the hell was that? When it comes to sniping, also, I'm never going to slay people for missing their sniping shots, especially at ranges like this. If you guys want to be a better sniper, you have to take the shots. Did he just get strelled? Did homeboy just get strelled? Sitting slow, sitting a little too long, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sitting still a little too long.
No.
Remember, you have an entire rooftop to your advantage. You get shot, you can just go prone, or you could use this entire thing that we're in as cover, and you can peek from the right hand side or the left hand side. I definitely would be moving my body from one side to the other. Not to mention, we need to get eyes on the right hand side and make sure no one's pushing us, just like we're kind of doing now. Yeah, just peek it. You don't have to sit here and live here. You just want to peek it at all times, man.
Final deployment is making ready. Your window's closing fast.
What?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
All right, guy just hopped in the vehicle over by green
Enemy
building.
soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way.
It's slow, but we need to play this a little bit slow too, though. We don't want to. Oh, that's why the Bullfrog's king. The hip fire on the Bullfrog is amazing. It's probably one of the best. But as I was saying before, we need to play this circle slow. You don't want to go ahead and rotate in, because you're going to have a huge opportunity to get in the fight with a team out here and then get pushed from behind. So again, let the circle push to you. Don't play the edge. Just let it push to you. Get all the kills of people rotating in and then get safe, because there's not much cover on our side of the circle. In fact, the next circle doesn't have much cover in general. But yeah, dude, the Bullfrog, if you haven't used the Bullfrog yet, it's got insanely good hip fire, which is why he's able to throw the sun and blow that apple away. Bullfrog is extremely underutilized. It's been this good since the Cold War integration too. People just hadn't used it yet. I've been a Bullfrog fan since Cold War. It's amazing. It's a great gun.
Losing ground.
That's someone near me. Vehicle back left. Person walking across.
All right, so right now we're just making mental notes where everyone's at. We've got 2 vehicles spotted. We got this enemy too. So there's only 4 enemies unaccounted for right now. So we're in a pretty good spot, and we got a nice position for now. Now, if we don't win this gunfight, it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to push across. But
No, I didn't.
fortunately for him, the enemy turned his back to us without plating for some ungodly reason, giving us the opportunity to push across. So if you're the enemy's position in that fight, the homie just shot in the back, you gotta plate up. And if you don't have plates, you just have to try to outplay the situation. The last thing you want to do is put your back to the enemy for any reason at all. I don't care if you don't have plates. Like I said, he would have been better off kind of peeking us and getting some shots off on us because we were in the open too, than just running away and giving up, which ultimately costed him his life. I don't care what the reason is, guys. If you have to turn your back to the enemy and be vulnerable, you're better off trying to challenge the enemy. And he had plates anyway, so that was a stupid move no matter what happened. Two vehicles playing chicken with each other right now to our north hand side. Sick. Are you about to drop 20, bro? You about to drop some 20 bombs?
Gas is inbound. Marking
Now,
new
right
safe
now,
zone.
everyone's basically hiding because they don't want to get splattered by the vehicle, and I don't blame them. Thankfully, we have thermite. Oh, no. Jump out the vehicle. Easy.
5 remain. Finish the job.
He said, "F your mother." It's adorable. Adorable.
Step up. Step up.
If you drive around in a vehicle the entire end game, you can't be mad at anybody but yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Harding Meacham in a 1v4 situation. Of course, we have more vehicles driving around like they don't have anything else to do in this game. It's almost like we're playing Forza and not Call of Duty.
Gas is moving.
Impact, no joy.
So for this circle, there's really not a good spot. Everything's basically in the open except for the buildings to our left-hand side, but we can't get over there. So we're really not in any position to be taking unnecessary fights. We know there's an enemy in front of us on the other side of the bridge over there by the vehicle. Is that the same person? Yeah, it is. All right, we have two people fighting each other over there at the gas station right now. We have one guy in front of us. So that means there's one unaccounted for, maybe to our left-hand side. What's happening, bro? All right, again, there was shots at the gas station. Don't want us to leave yourself vulnerable for too long, but we do want to push this fight and get it won as fast as possible. I don't know what these enemies are doing. Are they teaming? I have no idea what the fuck's happening right now.
Bro, es en serio. ¿Qué puto?
Bro. Someone translate what he said for me. Again, left-hand side, vulnerable to the gas station. Got to be careful. Now we're pushing the enemy with one plate. We got to outshoot him. Fortunately, he was broken as well. And now it's the 1v1. Now we're an advantage. We have a ridge we can play. We have an entire ridge. Homeboy has to leave his camping spot at gas station and take his little out in the open and push us. That's the downfall to camping in-game circles. You got to rotate. And he should have been rotating instead of shooting at us. So basically, the guy at gas station, while we were running across, instead of shooting at us, he should have just pushed up and kept his gun to himself, minded his business, because we were so distracted with that fight, we would have had no idea that he was over there. And while we were fighting that guy at the end right there, and we were broken and we were able to win that fight, he could have come up and got us and third-partied us, right? But instead, he got cocky, he wanted to take some shots, and he put himself in this position. So now he's gonna have to pay the ultimate price, hopefully.
You have to push no matter what.
Yeah, this is GG right here.
One in the back.
Unless this dude's an absolute beamer and we throw this to complete there's no reason for us to lose this game. We're just head glitching the fuck out of this ridge. There she is, crouch walking. I love it. Keep on crouch walking, baby. Keep on keeping on. Oh, weird. Oh my god. Oh, serpentine, little bit. Betty, serpentine. Yeah, flip of the bullfrog and f this man up.
No time to remain. You earned the win.
Oh, GG! Again, guys, in-game situations like that, you got to make the better play. I know you want to get kills, I do, but if you're in a very, very bad spot like homeboy we just killed was, don't be shooting at the enemies, pissing them off when they're in the middle of a fight. That's stupid. Use that as an opportunity to get safe and then third party that guy. He could still have killed us just a little bit later on in the game, and he would have been safe. That was just a bad move on his part. He got a little crazy, got a little hungry. and he focused on kills before rotations, and that's why he lost the game. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, leave a like on the video. The goal is 2,000 likes, and subscribe to the channel. And also, Harding Beecham, thank you for sending the gameplay, brother. I really enjoyed analyzing it. We don't get to enjoy solos that much because usually they're pretty boring, but definitely enjoyed this one. But until next time, guys, you have a good one, and good luck in Warzone.